when they get chanting and the horse gets running, you know this is one of the most special places in all of college football. Can't wait to see how the Seminoles bounce back this season here at the Dome. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Nittany Lions headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. On the return, it's Singleton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll ride him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Right side, it's Robinson. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
The Seminoles with the 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Krolla. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. From the gun. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Oh, yeah.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down.
He gonna be hurt, bro.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Quick completion to the right. And
Let's
he
go.
cruises his way to the house.
Good play call.
Florida State.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
run from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Right at the line. Breaks into the open. The 40. Past the 30.
Oh, shit.
He's at the 20. The 10. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Bauer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play for them.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Offense in a bunch formation. The run inside. It's Chroma. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Sets his feet. It's Daniels. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lopez. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking for running room. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Second down, gonna throw it. Left side is Chroma. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
And the Noles are flying down the field. Drops back on first down. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. It's Chroma. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The Noles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Chroma. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Finds his target, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Drives inside. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And they get another first down, and this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like, not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs, and a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. The Seminoles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Second and long here. From the gun, the ground game. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Zings it complete to the right. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. And the Seminoles have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Seminoles! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Bro, people can't hear me, bro. Thought I didn't unmute. Can y'all hear me now? Please
bring it out. It's Wallace.
Get this nigga, bro.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Beck.
Oh,
finds
shit.
the tight end. Got room at the 35. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw one first.
Don't do it.
Got him downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Nittany Lions come to the line after the big connection and going back to work.
Yes, sir. I'll take that.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Handoff for Peoples. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They'll run it. It's Hansen.
Yes,
defense all over it.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Here's God's room, heading to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah,
And
this
if
is
you
a
do pay,
squad
you
that
got
has
some
so
quick
much
shit, bro.
confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Whatever tight end it.
They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15. And the returner goes down.
I hate that shit, bro.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. And he gets rid of it.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Thanks.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
Got a bit off.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. On play action. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Out wide, it's Wild. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Gunn it quickly, but it's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Hits inside. It's Kroma. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first.
Fucking rain, bro.
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air, it's Daniels. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got it. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
What you throwing at, bruh?
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break.
Oh my God.
And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
But fucking rain, bruh.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll start on the ground with people. Hard running there. Turning it on. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half. And that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 8 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Crimson Tide looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Sells to fake. He's got the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now.
There he goes. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Sells to run, looking to pass. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Penn State. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. Lining up for the PAT. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And this offense continues to struggle to get this guy the football. He's one of their best players. Coming into this game, they knew he was a big key, but they just haven't been able to link up. They try another shot down the field to no avail. That's a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Moving past the 25. There he goes. They get it out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football. You can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Slings it downfield. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Much of this Seminole foundation was built around great quarterback play, some legends at that position.
Some awesome guys that spread it around to elite playmakers, and just a great history at Florida State. They've been up and down in their recent history, but this team back in the day, man, Doak was rocking. Everybody wanted to be a Florida State senior.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. The sure hands, it's Croma. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. Moving the pocket, it's Daniels.
Couldn't
find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Bro!
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Nittany Lions peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Using his legs, it's Hansen. Inside the 40. Breaks into the open. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way.
I might have said, what was that?
Penn State.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Oh, Jesus. 2 missed field goal, bro.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Off play action on first down. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
This should be the last play of the quarter. The handoff. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Wallace. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
3rd downs are a huge determining factor in winning and losing games, and what a great play by the defense that time.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll go with Peoples.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
he's got some space. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Oh, he was running. Oh, bro.
They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year.
2 field goals.
He's been a factor for these guys
offensively. There we go.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the middle. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. He rifles one deep to the left. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. They just keep firing. Caught. Smashes through the tackle. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Croma. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Sets his feet, it's Daniels. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. They'll run for it. It's Peoples. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down after a nice game. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Third and long coming up. Keeps it on the ground. Got enough for the first down. Turning it on. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They're all over him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. They stop him right at the 25-yard line. That's well short of the first down. Certainly in field goal range, but let's see what they do here.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
Might have a chance. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs, salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. And the Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Buying time to his right. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
God damn it!
Nittany Lions. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back at week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Back to throw, it's Beck. Tick, 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 tick. Clock winding down, and they're in for the touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of this drive. He wants a big play here late. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.